Now, arguably the heaviest hitter in the category of whiskey, we've got Scotch whiskey. Scotch whiskey is made from grains like all whiskies, has to be grown in Scotland, distilled in Scotland, barreled, aged in Scotland, and then bottled in Scotland. The main differential point that separates Scotch from other whiskies would have to be the smoky flavour that it imparts upon the imbiber. This flavour comes from peat. Peat is essentially a composted plant materials, something similar to that is smoked, and the smoke is then used to dry out the grains before they're fermented. Now, Scotch is typically split into two varieties. There's blended Scotches, which are made from different single malts, blended and averaged out for consistency and flavour and smoothness. And then your other variety is single malt Scotch, which all comes from the same distillery, still utilising different barrels, but you find more inconsistency and flavour between bottles. Scotch is typically separated by the region in which it's made in, the 5 major ones being Highland Scotch, Lowland Scotch, Speyside, Campbelltown and Islay. An important thing to note with Scotch and all whiskies actually is that the age statement on the whiskey refers to the youngest whiskey from the barrels that's used in the bottle. Now, 4 of the most common brands you'd find in Scotch, we have our Johnnie Walker, which is a blended whiskey. We have Lafroig from Islay, which is a single malt. Glenfiddich, which is a Lowlands, also single malt. And then the Chivas Regal, which is a blend. Now, Scotch has a nuance of flavours that one can pick up when tasting. It's typically served best neat, or often served just on ice. Some people tend to mix it, but for the full range of flavour, you're not going to want to dilute the Scotch too much.